confirmed cases of coronavirus continues to climb, reaching 60 here in San Diego. The impact is being felt in the economy. Good evening. Thanks for joining us. I'm Marcella Lee.
I'm Carlo Cicchetto. The city of San Diego is now taking emergency action to protect renters and business owners. In the meantime, a drastic warning for millions of students and parents statewide as the governor warns that the rest of the school year may be canceled. News 8's Richard Allen is live at an elementary school in Hillcrest with more. Richard.
And Carlo and Marcella, today the governor assured Californians that students statewide who need school meals will still continue to receive those meals in non-congregate settings, and also students with disabilities would still receive the services they require. However, for those millions of students and their parents who just began homeschooling and who believe that this is only going to last for a few weeks, today the governor said it could last much, much longer.
Let me be candid. This is a very sober thing to say, and I can't say this with certainty.
Some sobering news for millions of students statewide and their parents, just as they're starting to settle into homeschooling as the coronavirus continues to spread.
I would plan and assume that it's unlikely that many of these schools, few if any, will open before the summer break.
Governor Newsom also stressed that as a result of these closures, standardized testing will not take place in the spring.
You shouldn't worry about coming back in the SAT, ACT, and AP exams and all these other exams when you already have enough anxiety related to this moment.
Coronavirus is having a serious effect on our economy. So we know as jobs disappear, rent payments do not.
Here in San Diego, Mayor Kevin Faulconer announced Tuesday a moratorium on evictions, a citywide move unanimously supported by the city council.
During this public health emergency, no San Diegan should have to worry about losing their home, and no business should have to worry about losing their lease.
In the meantime, county health officials revealed Tuesday they're investigating 2 clusters of coronavirus, one with 4 people, including active duty military members, including a Navy sailor, and another cluster of 7 people who recently went on a ski trip in Colorado.
We're confident that they and perhaps some household members will be able to contain that cluster.
In the meantime, the governor is urging calm and common sense in the face of growing uncertainty.
We need to change our behaviors in a way that meets this moment and allows a recognition that this moment will pass, that we will work through the course of the next weeks and months, and we.
And the county today also launched a special texting service to provide San Diegans with real-time updates on the coronavirus. For information on signing up for those text messages, just go to our website, cbs8.com. Marcella?
All right, Richard, thanks. President Trump is promising the biggest bailout in American history in an effort to rescue the U.S. economy from the coronavirus pandemic. This as the number of people infected with the virus grows to nearly 6,000 with more than 100 deaths. Natalie Brand has the latest from the White House.
With more businesses closing their doors and furloughing workers, the White House is asking for a massive economic stimulus package. Some estimate it could top $1 trillion. Treasury Secretary Steven Mnuchin says it could include cash or a direct tax rebate sent to adult Americans within a matter of weeks.
The president is determined we will put money back into this economy to protect hardworking Americans and small businesses.
The Senate has vowed to stay in session until members can pass a separate multi-billion-dollar relief package approved by the House that includes paid sick days and emergency leave for those impacted.
My counsel to them is to gag and vote for it anyway, even if they think it has some shortcomings, and to address those shortcomings in the bill that we're in the process of crafting.
Outside of Washington, San Francisco and parts of Southern California look like ghost towns. Residents are only allowed out of their homes to go to the grocery store or a doctor's appointment. Tuesday, the mayor of New York City suggested the Big Apple may go into lockdown within 48 hours. Here at the White House, President Trump spoke to restaurant and tourism executives, 2 of the industries hardest hit by this ongoing crisis. He also talked to retail suppliers, thanking them for their efforts to keep shelves stocked. On the front lines, hospitals fear a shortage of ventilators. In Albany, Georgia, healthcare workers say they may run out of masks, gowns, and gloves.
What normally takes us 6 months, we've gone through in just 1 week.
Today, Vice President Mike Pence urged construction companies to donate their N95 95 masks. One San Francisco Bay Area construction company heard the call.
And we know they're in a dire need for masks.
The Department of Defense has also announced it will donate 5 million surgical masks and 2,000 ventilators to help healthcare workers treat patients.
At the White House, Natalie Brand for News 8.
The Trump administration could soon begin immediately turning around everyone who crosses the southern border illegally in response to the coronavirus. Two anonymous officials confirmed to the Associated Press today that the plan is being considered but has not yet been approved. The plan would turn back anyone who crosses the border illegally and tries to seek asylum in the U.S.
County officials say they're working to get more space to quarantine homeless San Diegans diagnosed with coronavirus.
The rooms we have at those times are dedicated for those individuals who are either exhibiting symptoms or have a positive test or are pending a test, and they don't have the ability to isolate themselves.
The county says so far it has 1,100 motel rooms available for people without homes or who cannot isolate at home. Officials say they're working to obtain nearly 1,000 more rooms, and that number could increase.